You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Bold and the Beautiful fans, we want to talk about Taylor Hayes taking revenge on Brooke Logan after Brooke rubs it in Taylor's face that she is back with Ridge, because that seems really likely what Brooke's going to do when she gets back to LA, which is not surprising. Taylor would do the same thing to her. So, I mean, you know, you can't really blame Brooke on rubbing it in her rival's face. So we expect that Brooke is going to come back and say, ha ha ha, I'm back with Ridge. And Taylor's going to have some sort of feelings about that and some reactions. And we want to talk about that right now. If you have not already, please reach down, click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our Bold and the Beautiful updates, spoilers, and news. All right. Let us not forget that Dr. Taylor Hayes is not always a benevolent physician. For instance, she came unhinged and shot Bill Spencer in the back in cold blood when she thought he took advantage of Steffi the night that they slept together. I don't think Bill took advantage of Steffi that night. He definitely tried to take advantage of her on other nights after that, but on that particular night, he did not. So we know that Taylor can go dark and that she can snap, and maybe she's going to snap on Brooke. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I'd like to think it would be a whole lot of soapy fun if she did. So we have 5 ideas of things that Taylor might do if Brooke rubs her the wrong way and Taylor just goes nuts. All right, let's talk about that. So on the lower end of the revenge spectrum, Taylor Hayes could try and find a way to sabotage Brooke Logan at work to get her fired from Forrester Creations, to get her away from Ridge for the Monday through Friday 9 to 5 at least. Maybe Steffi would even help her, because we know Steffi loves to scheme. She might be shocked that her mom wants to do it, but if she could convince Steffi that Brooke played dirty to take Ridge away from her, you know, phrase it like that, you never know, she might help her. All right, our number 2 thing, which I think would be really funny, is if Taylor was actively scheming to get Hope Logan together with Thomas Forrester, because Taylor knows that would absolutely infuriate Brooke. And it would be kind of funny, and because of the way that Thomas, you know, conspired with his meddling to pair Ridge with Taylor. So it'd be kind of funny if his mom turned around and was conspiring to put her son with someone, and if it was Hope, because she just wants to drive Brooke up the wall, and Brooke would freak out if Hope chose Thomas over Liam. All right, our number 3 idea is that Taylor could go crazy and drug and gaslight Brooke. She is a trained psychiatrist. She's a physician. She has access to medications. She knows how to hypnotize people. Gaslighting is one step off of that. It's just very aggressive hypnosis, right? So maybe she could drug and gaslight her to where Brooke doesn't even like the sound of Ridge, or that she's obsessed with Deacon. I mean, that's really a soap plot more from Days of Our Lives rather than Bold and the Beautiful. But I would frankly love to see Bold and the Beautiful get a little more dramatic and soapy. All right. Our number 4 idea is that Taylor will low-key and out of the way, out of sight, interfere in Brooke and Ridge's relationship. She could do things to where each one thought the other was cheating. You know, she could plant sexy panties in Ridge's car or in his sofa cushions in his office. She could have somebody send pictures of Brooke talking to Deacon, taking from a certain angle where it looks like their faces are really close together. Because, you know, Ridge is always ready to jump to a conclusion. He will jump 20 feet across a room to reach a conclusion that is incorrect. So she could really interfere with them, because they both tend to suspect each other of cheating because they've both cheated so much. All right. Our 5th and final thing is very extreme. We're going to talk about that in just a second. But if you haven't already, please reach down, click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our Bold and the Beautiful updates. All right. Taylor could go full crazy like she did with Dollar Bill and just shoot Brooke. I mean, let's be honest, you know, she could just lose it. I don't think she would. I mean, she shot Bill basically kind of in self-defense of her daughter. However, Taylor having a complete and total mental breakdown would explain any or all. She could do all these things, vengeful actions. And I think we are definitely going to see Taylor have some sort of reaction when Brooke comes back and says, haha, Destiny's back on. I win. Woohoo. Taylor's going to not be happy. The question is, will Taylor tuck her tail between her legs and leave LA? Or will she fight back? And if she does, will she fight back in a dark and dirty way? What do you think?
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.